Hello, everybody. Good morning and welcome to the live market call for today's London session. Today being the 5th of March 2024. We're excited, we are thrilled, we are happy to have you here. Of course, this market call is brought to you by yours truly, the Value Flow Trading team, and is powered by your favorite broker, our favorite broker, Okta. And today, in this market call, we're going to be looking at the following currency pairs. We're going to be looking at Euro USD, GBP USD. We're going to be looking at the dollar index. And also, we're going to be looking at the commodity currency pairs. All right. You know, today is Tuesday and it's the day for the commodities. But right before we get into the market color for today, we would like you to do just one exercise. I know you said they say the bodily exercise profited little, but this exercise is just for your fingertips. All right. So we want you to share the link to the TDA or the market color. All right. So when you get the link on your chat box, we want you to share it with a specific set of people. Now, who are the specific set of people that you should share the market color with? Forex traders or intending Forex traders or financial market enthusiasts. Let me break the English down. Financial market enthusiasts, people who, when they look at your chart, they ask, what are you doing? Are you making money from this? They ask you those kind of funny questions. They are enthusiasts, they want to learn, all right? And you go and teach them. So please make sure that you share this link with as many people as possible, people who really need the top-down analysis. You've been seeing testimonials and testimonies of other people who have been saying how this market color has helped them, has shaped their understanding in the Forex market. So you should share it with many other people who are going to benefit from this. If you belong to any Facebook group or Telegram group or Instagram or WhatsApp group that is Forex or crypto related, share this with them. We want to make sure that we spread this good news to as many people as possible. So we're going to give you 30 seconds to do that while we wait for others to join. If you're not sharing this link, you are wrong. If you're sharing the link, God bless you. The rest of you, go and collect your God bless you from the president of Zimbabwe. Okay. Welcome back, specifically to those who went ahead to share the link. We're going to be starting off with the Dixie as usual. Now, we all know that this week is the NFP week. And there's one thing I want you to start observing from this week. Anytime there is NFP in a week, you're going to see very funny price action. When we say price action, we mean the movement of price. You're going to see very funny price action. You're going to be seeing buy setups. You're going to be seeing sell setups. You're going to see range setups. You're going to see any kind of setup you're looking for in the market. You're going to find them. Why? Because the market is gradually waiting for the release of NFP so that liquidity will be injected and then we'll find a very clear direction, especially for the dollar-based or dollar-quoted currencies. So while looking at all these other currencies, we should have this in mind. Now, looking at the Dixie, we know that overall the Dixie is very bullish. We already established that fact on the monthly and weekly time frame in previous analysis. Looking at the daily time frame for today, we are seeing that the Dixie has broken structure to the downside on the 4-hour time frame. So we're is the order block that Dixie has been resting off. And since it tapped into the order block, it has been caught up in a range. Now, this range may continue even till Friday. And when NFP comes out around 2:30 p.m. GMT +1 on Friday, we're expecting it's going to give the Dixie a clear direction for the remaining part of this quarter. So what are we now going to do for day trading? We're going to be looking at the 4-hour time frame to get clearer directions on where the market is going. And then we're going to use the 1 hour time frame to get direction for our intraday trading. Now, looking at the 4 hour time frame, have you noticed that the Dixie is refusing to break old lows? Instead, it's attacking previous highs. So it's showing you that it is still clear on its direction to the upside. Now, we have some point of interest on the downside, like this other block right here. We have been expecting the Dixie to trade into it. And then we also had some volume imbalance and then fair value gaps below this level. We've been waiting for the Dixie to see if it's going to pick direction, but it now occurred to me that there's NFP on Friday, so the market may range a little until then. So what we intend to do is to trade all other pairs, all other currency pairs that we trade individually and independent of the Dixie. So we're going to be trading them based off structure and not so much of sentiment. I hope you get that. Now, the reason why we're using the Dixie is because we want to get sentiment of the dollar generally. But seeing what is currently happening, I would rather trade all these currency pairs individually and then get clear direction on them. Keep sentiment for Friday, and then we shoot. So for the Dixie, I'm expecting that since it has created this structure on the 4 hour time frame, it should keep going up. Before, I had a bias to the downside, but seeing what it's currently doing, I'm anticipating that it will continue going up since that is the overall direction. So for the 1 hour time frame on the Dixie, let's see what we have. Okay, so looking at the 1 hour time frame, there's an intending break of structure about to happen somewhere around here. Okay, so if we see that break of structure, it's a sign of resumption, because after price broke this structure to the upside, it retraced way deep into this other block, and afterwards it's going back up. So once you see this break of structure to the upside, we'll be expecting the Dixie to continue. All right, there are still some levels that we think may cause a hindrance to that upward movement, one of which is this breaker block right here. Okay, there's a fair value gap, an old low, a breaker block. We're expecting that there will be a reaction from the Dixie around this level. So I'm expecting a buy of the dollar all the way to this level, and then I will take off my buys and watch out. Remember, we said NFP is this week, so we're going to be scalping a lot. When it comes to the dollar related pairs, we're going to be scalping a lot. So we'll just buy the Dixie all the way to this level. That is what I expect to happen. And then I expect a reaction off this level. If that reaction is over, I would analyze it again and see what happens. Possibly within now and the New York session, which is by 3 p.m., we're going to be seeing what happens around there. Okay, so that's all for the Dixie this morning. London session, I expect a break of structure, trade into this breaker block, and then I expect a reaction. Now over to the Euro USD. For the Euro USD on the daily time frame, we still remember that we're looking to take out all these guys. I don't know why our markups keeps disappearing, but this is the highs that I expect the Euro USD to take out and then trade into this daily order block. This is it. So liquidity, external liquidity and internal liquidity residing above. All right, so I expect the Euro USD to take all these guys out. But remember, the overall outlook or the overall bias for the Euro USD is still a sell. Okay, so while doing that, you should have the overall bias in mind. Now, looking at what is happening on the 4 hour time frame, I'm seeing that there may be a retracement before price goes all the way up. There might be a retracement, a deep retracement on Euro USD, because I'm seeing a large pool of liquidity that price will be willing to swim in, considering the weather. So this is one of it, and then this is another. Okay, so we may see the Euro USD pull back into these levels, trade into this level, break this structure, take out this low, all these lows residing right here, and then take out this low, trade into this other block right below here. This is what I'm expecting from the Euro USD. A sell-off, looking at what price is doing currently. Remember, we usually advise you guys to trade what you're seeing in the market, not what you expect to see. You analyze what you expect to see, but you trade what you're seeing. If what you're seeing is if what you're seeing in the market is what you expect to see, that is a perfect combo. So for Euro USD, we want to see it break these lows and trade into here. So for that, on the 1 hour time frame, I'll be looking out for sales. Okay, I'll be looking out for sales on the Euro USD before taking that trade to sell all the way to the downside. Currently, seeing what price is doing, I would want to see one more liquidity grab before I sell the Euro USD. I want to see one more liquidity grab. Maybe price may target the high of Asia. The high of Asia is around 1 a.m. GMT plus 1. The high of that 1 a.m. GMT plus 1. That will be the high of Asia. All right, looking at what price is doing. So I expect to see price possibly take out the high of Asia before continue selling. So I would want to see one more liquidity grab. This is London session. No liquidity has been grabbed yet, just the low of Asia. So I would want to, if I want to sell, I would want to see a liquidity grab above, somewhere around here, and then I'll sell off the Euro USD. You may find that clearly on the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so somewhere around here, I want to see a grab of this high or this high before I sell the Euro USD. If not, I'll just sit tight and watch. Today, like I said earlier, this week's market is going to be a very choppy market. So I would want to be very careful. Considering the fact that I'm scalping, I would want to apply extra caution while trading. So I want to see that grab of liquidity on the Euro USD before I sell. All right, I've told you I want to see the grab of liquidity. Once I see that happens, I'll be going short on the Euro USD. If not, I would want to see another confirmation from here, and then I'll be going short on the Euro USD. Some of you will now be asking, when exactly am I going short, or what exactly will I see before I go short on the Euro USD? This is just to announce to you that we have a premium and an exclusive group where we share all our markups, all our entry points, our exit points of the markets that we've analyzed on the TDA. We share them to this exclusive group. Now, what do you need to join this exclusive group? Sit tight, I'm going to tell you once I'm done with my analysis on GBP USD. So, for GBP USD, looking at it from the daily time frame, we're not getting clear direction on the GBP USD, except for the build of liquidity on the upside, build of liquidity to the downside. So we've seen GBP USD building liquidity everywhere, to the upside and to the downside. To the upside, we're seeing it around this level, 1.278 levels. Okay, this is where we're seeing GBP USD's liquidity. My mic is on. Should confirm, please. Confirm from your end. Okay. All right. So there's audio from other people's end. Thank you, Overvax Alex, for confirming that. Opeyemi Owolanke, please check your network, and you should be able to resolve the audio issue from your end. So looking at GBP USD, we want to see. Okay, thank you. So looking at GBP USD, we'd want to see it break above this high. This is the liquidity grab we want to see based off this buy. But currently, it's not showing us signs that it's ready to buy to the upside. Maybe, I suspect they are reserving that liquidity levels for NFP, because when NFP comes out, it's definitely going to hunt for liquidity left, right, and center. So I think they are reserving these liquidity points for the NFP. So I would be trading based off my 1 hour time frame so that I'll just be able to get quick scalps and I'm out of the market. Looking at this current sell of GBP USD, I still suspect and anticipate that it is going to be it is going to be selling downwards. Where am I looking at? Yesterday, while analyzing, I saw this 15 minutes fair value gap. Yeah, this 15 minutes fair value gap right here is where I expect GBP USD to sell to. I've been waiting for that sell-off on GBP USD. If you remember, during the top-down analysis in the New York session, we told you we were expecting a GBP sell. Okay? So during that analysis, I said we were expecting a GBP sell between yesterday and today. Now, can you see how that sell is already playing out? So if you're not already in the sell, you have to sit this one out, or you wait for a grab of liquidity of possibly the Asian session of this morning. Okay, you have to wait out for the recent Asian session high to be taken out. Okay, so you have to wait for the recent Asian high to be taken out. Once that has happened, then we'll be looking for our buy on GBP USD. Sorry, our sell on GBP USD again for this morning. So you can wait for this high to be taken out. Once this high is taken out, we're looking for the sell. The markup has disappeared, but we dropped the markup yesterday during the New York session TDA for this GBP USD sell. And this is our target, this 15 minutes order block right here. Remember, we are scalping, that is why we are trading all the way down to 15 minutes time frame. So for GBP USD, I want to see a break above here, possibly take out this Asian high around this level here. Yes, let me mark it out. So I want to see price come back to hunt for this high. If price comes back to hunt for this high and takes it out, then I'll be willing to sell GBP USD again this morning. I sold yesterday, I think. Yeah, I sold yesterday. So I'll be willing to sell again this morning when I see price take out this high. I'll be selling all the way to this level, okay? So this is what I'm looking out for on GBP USD this morning. Now, back to what I was saying earlier. If you would like to join me in taking these trades, if you want to know my specific entry and exit points, not just me, the whole team, everyone on the team from Demola, Cynthia, Abby, Leko, and myself, if you want to know where we are entering any of our trades and where we are exiting any of our trades, how we are managing the trades in terms of stop loss, risks to reward, and every other information you need, we have an exclusive group where we share all our analysis, all our markups, all our entry and exit points within that group. To be a part of the group, all you need to do, I know you're expecting me to say bring 2 people. We're not going to bring 2 people. You need to do only 3 things. The first is to sign up with our preferred broker, which is Okta, using the link in the chat box. The second is to fund your account with about $500, $1,000, all the way to $20,000 if you can. And then the last thing to do is to send us a screenshot that you funded your account. And within 3 minutes, you're going to be added to the group. 3 easy steps to be completed. And then in 3 minutes, you are added to the group. And once you do that, within now and the next 3 days, we'll be looking forward to withdrawals. Can you see how the power of 3 is playing out this morning? So we're going to give you a very short break so that those who have not signed up will sign up. Then maybe after the market color, you can start funding your account. So we're going to go on a very short break, and when we come back, we resume with this TDA.
How are we all today, guys? Are we still together? Let me know in the chat box. Can we all hear me? Please let me know in the chat box before I proceed. Can all hear me? Oh, honestly. All right, so as usual, I'm going to be giving a quick analysis on the commodity currency pairs, which are USD CAD, AUD/USD, and NZD/USD, right? Okay, so Let's start off with AUD/USD. As usual, we always like to start our analysis from apologies, guys. So sorry about that. It's been fixed. I believe you can all see my screen now. All right, thank you, Abiola. So let's go straight to business. Okay, the AUD/USD, as I was saying before I realized I wasn't sharing my screen. From the weekly time frame, what do we see here? So AUD/USD is becoming more bearish, clearly more bearish, as at I think last week. I thought AUD/USD was going to start buying from this level, but can see now that this guy has clearly broken this level to the downside. So the bearishness on AUD/USD is becoming very, very more visible. You go down to the daily time frame and you would see clear structures to the downside. Let's wait a bit for this network to catch up. On the daily time frame, the bearishness of AUD/USD is even more obvious. Sorry, the network. Okay, so it's even more bearish here, right? So where do we think AUD/USD is going to on this time frame? It has broken through this level. The next point I think AUD/USD is going to next is this level. So USD could trade into this point and that decides to continue the trend or give a reversal, right? The same thing on the 4-hour time frame. Nigeria's network. But you'd see even the bearishness is going to be more clearer on the 4-hour time frame. We're working on getting a much faster network, by the way, so that we won't have to deal with all of this slowness that certain network providers have. I'm just going to refresh the page to see if it's faster. Sorry about that, guys. Technical errors. As I was saying, we're working on getting a much faster network so that this doesn't happen every time we are analyzing. Okay, we're back again. Daily time frame, we are bearish, right? 4-hour time frame bearishness is going to be even more obvious, exactly what we see here. Now, using our specific entry pattern, what are we going to zoom out so you see clearly? We have our point A, which is our sweep right here. Our point B, which is right here. Sorry, my lines are not that straight, I believe. So AUD/USD is expected to trade back into this level. And then come back down to clear our point C, right? So where is our point C? Again, we have here the sweep, which is our point A. This is our point B, and then a straight swing here to form our point C. AUD/USD is expected to trade back into this level to take out our point B and then drop. Now, this might not happen short term. That's the thing with this entry technique. It not even happen. It could not happen in today's trade session. It might not happen tomorrow. It might not happen on Thursday. but eventually this is what we're expecting to see. This is more swing trading style. So you have that down already. The same thing on NZUSD, very similar to EDUSD. I know by now you know that. On our NZUSD weekly time frame, will still be bearish as well. So you see it. Sorry about that. This network is really tripping. But yeah, weekly time frame for bearish, taking out this level. If you flip this swing, our most recent structure on the daily time frame, you see that it's a swing and it looks like price already tested our 50% flip level to the downside. The bearishness on NZUSD is much clearer. We're going to flip this entire swing so you see it. Right? So price has tested 50% flip level. This guy is going down. Where's the next point we expect NZUSD to trade on? So that's taking out this level. Our next POI for this guy to trade all the way into is right here. Right? The same thing on 4-hour time frame. Very, very much bearish. Now, straight to our 1-hour time frame to look for our entry pattern on NZUSD. Remember, the first thing you're looking for is a sweep, the BMS, and then you mark up and wait for price to get to those levels for you to trade. So where is our point A here? Right here. You can see the obvious sweep, right? Price cleared all of these structures. Then where's our point B? Here. Can you still hear me? So this is our point B, right? Price started to sell. It swept all of this area below. So sorry, this network is it's really being something else today. So instead of forming a lower low at this point, it broke structure and formed our point B, which is what we see right here. So we mark our point A, our point B. This guy now becomes our point C, right? And now we expect NZUSD to also trade into this level and then drop. So this is our analysis for AUD and NZUSD. We are very much bearish on these guys. And we expect price to get to the levels we just marked for us to... The chart is lagging. Is it still lagging, Mr. Moses? Let me know if it's still lagging quickly, please, so that we can proceed and not anymore. All right, sir. Thank you. So this is our bias for AUD/USD and NZUSD. We're very much bearish. We're going to wait for price to get to those levels for us to take it down. Now let's look at USD CAD. Remember, always start your analysis from the weekly time frame. It gives you the weekly trend, it gives you the general bias of what the particular currency pair you're looking at is doing. Sorry about that, guys. This network is crazy. I feel like I've spoken about this network like 5 times this morning. So what do we see on USD CAD? Now, if you're looking at the most recent structure, this guy is bearish, right? Most recent structure on USD CAD weekly time frame, it's very much bearish because it hasn't taken out this level yet. Although it seems like it's about to take out that level. Let's mark it up and see. So it looks like price is about to take out USD CAD level we have right here. Let's go to daily time frame so we can see clearly. Right, so this is we expect price to respect this resistance and continue to sell on the USD CAD. But we're going to watch this level to see if price eventually breaks above retest, and starts to buy, or if price breaks below this or respects resistance we already see here and just keeps selling, right? So if it breaks above this level and continues to buy, where's the next point we're seeing USD CAD going to? Right here. We even bring it down to this level that we have right here. So this could be the next point that we see USD CAD buying into. But if USD CAD respects this resistance and keeps selling, this is the next level we see it trading all the way into. Right? Okay, let's go to 4-hour time frame now. 4-hour time frame, the bullishness on USD CAD is very obvious. We're still seeing consecutive break of structures to the upside, more higher highs and higher lows being formed, right? I hope this is helpful, guys. Okay, that's loaded. So we see our structure forming to the upside, consecutive higher highs and higher lows being formed. Price respects this bias. We are looking at selling USD CAD. If it does not, we could be looking at or back. What was the last thing you heard, guys? Yeah, the network tripped a bit, but we're back now. Let me know the last thing you heard so I continue from there. I'll just go back to the daily time frame. I think this is where the network tripped off from. So we're still seeing break of structures of USD CAD to the upside. Okay, thank you, Mr. Sua. So our weekly trend is giving us some sort of bearishness, while our daily trend is fully bullish. Our 4-hour time frame is also what? Fully bullish. So the tendency that the lower time frames are going to keep trending till they now make the weekly time frame to catch up is very, very high. Remember, price is fractal. Whatever the lower time frame does, the higher time frame is eventually going to catch up. So this bullishness that was seen clearly on buying and eventually be flexible. So overall on USD CAD, let's just go straight to 1 hour to check for our entry point on USD CAD using the exact same analysis we did on AUD/USD and NZD/USD. On USD CAD, remember point A is what? The sweep, which we have right here. This is our point A. We're going to mark up point B, which is right here. Right? So we're looking at USD CAD selling all the way back into these levels that we just marked. Sorry about that. We're looking at USD CAD trading into this level, take out our point B, and then take out point C as well. So this is what we're seeing on USD CAD. Now, if we look at US oil in relation to USD CAD, you see that US oil is also buying, right? So most times, not most times, on a standard day, whatever US oil is doing, USD CAD should be doing the opposite, right? So if USD CAD is buying, we should see US oil selling. We should see US oil selling. But right now, the crude oil, which is US oil, also seems to be bullish. Let's look at it. Let's take a look at it together. On the weekly time frame, looking at your most recent structure, which is this structure that we have here, you see that we are bearish. Following the most recent structure, we are currently bearish on the weekly time frame of US oil, right? Can you see my screen, Abiola? Okay, so on the daily time frame, what do we see on daily time frame? US oil is also bullish. Where's the next level this guy might be coming to? This could be exactly where US oil will trade into. So if US oil keeps buying, your USD CAD will sell. Now, if you remember the point that we marked on USD CAD, from where price currently is to where we expect USD CAD to trade into, it is over 100 pips away from where we expect price to trade into. So if US oil continues to buy, USD CAD is going to sell till it gets to our point of interest where we now buy. Is that clear? This guy is still bullish. 4-hour time frame is also very bullish. Mark up where we expect US oil to trade into, which is right here. Right? So US oil might be trading into this level and keep going down. Let's check if we're going to see a downside liquidity as well. Remember, price is drawn to liquidity. So always endeavor to mark out levels that you know will attract price. Okay, for now, this is where we expect price to trade into. But if it does not keep buying, price could just sell into this level, which it already did previously and reacted back based off from that level. You see price traded into this and then started to buy. But this is what we see on US oil, right? So till US oil and USD CAD are in sync, I'm going to wait. I'm going to keep looking at the two of them to see when they start moving in sync before I now decide to trade USD CAD in correlation to what US oil is doing, right? So we're seeing bullishness on US oil clearly. What do we expect USD CAD to do? Let's quickly look at that chart one more time. Remember, we already marked up our levels of interest, right? From where price is right now to where we expect price to trade back into, this is over 148 pips. So if US oil keeps buying, if US oil keeps forming structures to the upside, USD CAD is going to sell based off the weekly resistance that we see, which is the daily resistance. You see it right here, right? So USD CAD is going to start selling off based off this resistance that we see and trade into that level before we now attempt a buy on USD CAD. So put that in mind. Always look at US oil and USD CAD and try to see what these guys are doing before you now make your decision, right? So this trade analysis, these trade markups are going to be sent to our TDA Plus group. I'm going to put the price of entry, the stop losses, and the take profits. If you want to take advantage of that, simply sign up with Okta, right? Sign up with Okta, because it's one thing to show you levels of interest, and it's another thing to show you the exact price, the exact stop losses we're looking at, and take profit also in the market. So it's very simple. 3 things. What are you doing? Fund your account with Okta. Send us proof. How much should you fund? We recommend funding above $500. Recommend funding above $500. But if $500 is out of your budget and you cannot afford that, then you can go lower to benefit from these trade signals that we give to our guys, right? But our standard recommendation is $500 and above. You can go as high as $20,000. If that is out of your budget, that's out of what you can afford right now, then go for at least $100 or $200. Are we together so far, guys? So let me know if you have any question based on what we just analyzed together so I can clear that up before our boss comes on to share. Okay. All right. So any questions, guys? Do you have any questions? Let us know. If there are no questions, are there no questions? I need to know before we round it up. So I'm going to take your silence as no questions. Do not forget to share this TDA with people you know it will be beneficial to. Share it to traders, share it to trading communities that you also belong to people who are aspiring to be traders, share it to them as well. This is going to be really, really helpful to be in a community of like-minded individuals, right? Who have the same motive to benefit from this financial market. Is going to be very, very beneficial to each and every trader or aspiring trader that you know. That aside, instead of having to analyze this market yourself, because sometimes it can take you sitting in front of your charts, trying to see what the market is doing before you now take advantage of that market. Sometimes it's best to just get somebody who does that stress who sits in front of the chart, analyzes for you, and then tells you where to buy and where to sell. But the guys in our TDA Plus group, over the past 2 to 3 weeks, they can confirm that out of, say, 20 trades that has been given to them, over 17 has hit take profits, right? So is that not like a 90 to 10 risk to reward ratio? Endeavor to be part of that, guys. With that being said, we have some courses we know are going to be beneficial to you as well. We have our FS Bootcamp training, which is currently ongoing. And the FS Bootcamp course costs 125,000 naira only. We cover 3 different curriculums in that course, which is something you will not get any other place, because come on, 3 curriculums in one course for that price. And then we also have courses that are more affordable in quote for those who cannot go for courses that are 100,000 naira and above. We have the Sunshine Scalping Plus, which costs 60,000 naira only. We have the ATM Plus training, which costs 30,000 naira as well. Then we have the ATM Cash Flow training coming up on the 20th of this month, and that costs 100,000 naira only, but only for the first 25 people. So once we hit our first 25 people target for the month, the price is going to go back to 150,000 naira. So you will want to take advantage of the discounted price now. All right. So thank you so much for joining today's TDA. It's been a really exciting time with you guys. Thank you for being here. Okay, so somebody has a question for. All right, I thought it's already been answered. We're going to reconvene by 3 p.m. So share this link, share the flyers with people it will be beneficial to by 3 p.m. And we're going to take it from there. We're going to do a recap of what we did this morning and see if it has played out by that session, or if it hasn't, we're still going to do another analysis. With that being said, cheers, guys, and God bless. Have an amazing day. Bye, guys.